interview people without looking at my computer screen. I'm really tired today, and I'm sure you are too. But today I have Mary Cayten, a up-and-coming adaptive clothing brand. What would you call it?
Adaptive clothing brand, that works.
Yeah, that works. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Mary Cayten Breakfield. I just graduated from the University of Tennessee. And I, like Anna said, I'm starting an adaptive clothing brand. So I'm really excited about it. I'm going to grad school for fashion design in Savannah, Georgia this fall. So I'm excited to get to learn more about kind of the, technical side of designing. And really apply that to making the best possible adaptive line that I can. So I'm excited.
Right. And if you guys want to check her out, I'll put her Instagram down here in the box below. I sometimes think that people don't know that the description box down there is. It has her information and mine if you want to add me on other platforms as well as other helpful information. And definitely if you're new to my channel, go down there. But anyway, I know that you are a fashion student planning to launch an adaptive clothing brand. Can you explain your inspiration for the brand?
Definitely. So it kind of all started a couple years ago when I got to meet with Justin and Shams, who are these two Paralympic.
For the brand.
Definitely. So it kind of all started a couple years ago when I got to meet with Justin and Shams, who are these two Paralympians from India. And they were telling me about how difficult it was to get dressed in the morning. And that was something that I had never had to think of before. That's something I just kind of took for granted. And so it was really eye-opening getting to talk to them and kind of hear their experience. And so then it got a lot more personal, and I was actually diagnosed with a genetic mutation called Ehlers Danlos Syndrome pretty recently after talking to them, actually. And so I've kind of learned about disability from the more personal side, and just realized that sometimes the world is not built for people with disabilities. And I would love to be a part of the industry that I love so much, being a part of change for that. So yeah, I'm so inspired by all of the people that I've gotten to talk to with a huge range of disabilities, and just kind of learning what everyone's styles are, learning what challenges they run into with traditional clothing. I just kind of find the whole process of learning from others really exciting. So I'm very, very excited to get into business and start creating clothes for everyone that I've been talking with.
Definitely. I know for me, I have, and if you're new to my channel and are watching this for the first time, I have a disability called cerebral palsy, and so that affects me both my arm and both my leg. But I have one arm, my left side, that is more able to do things, and my right side, I can't do anything. My weakness side. So when I'm really dressed in the morning, I cannot let myself dress because I can't bend down or reach for something or do anything out of fear that I'm gonna hurt myself because I had a back operation when I was like 3.5 years old, and so ever since then, other hip operation. So I'm not very mobile as much as I'd like to be. So really dress in the morning is very difficult, and going to the restroom, I can't do that on my own. I can't get things down and up very easily. So I would love to be able to make dress on my own if there was a way to do that, but there is no way to do that right now because I don't see people. I see amazing shows, but I don't see people thinking about how to somebody with low motor in the morning.
Mhm.
Or mid under at night, or if you're somebody who has bathroom issues, how do
Mhm.
you usually clean your toe, to the from the bathroom and put the new outfit on? So I'm very excited that you're doing that. That's very helpful for me. I am part of a adaptive woman group called Adaptive Beauty on Facebook, and it's a whole Facebook group dedicated to women who are my age and older who have all types of disabilities.
Mhm.
And we're only talking about they are only. Does anybody know a brand that has any of hair or any of her? And we're all like, nope. We don't know. I know the director that Mickey Diaz is talking to another adaptive learning plan at the moment, too. And if you ever want to reach out to her, I can DM you her contact information.
That'd be awesome.
We
That'd
would
be
love
perfect.
to talk to you.
Yeah.
My next question is, in your opinion, why do you think there's a need for a adaptive learning plan?
I think that fashion is really, really powerful. So when you think about getting to be able to dress yourself in something that really represents your personality and something that you feel really confident in, and something that you're able to really accomplish anything in, you can go about your day and never have to think about like your clothing holding you back from anything. Those are really powerful characteristics, and I think that a lot of time people can think about fashion and think it's frivolous or it doesn't really matter, but the reality is it matters a lot. And I think that everyone should have the opportunity to dress themselves independently and comfortably and love what they're putting on their body. So that's why I think it's so important that the industry begin to really include adaptive options in everything that people are designing.
Yeah, I agree because it's not only clothing, it's furniture and
Mm-hmm.
vehicle and pretty much everything because like for someone like me, I don't have a mental disability, and when I'm out, because I'm out with another person, they need to be my arm and everything like that. They
Mm-hmm.
think, oh, I'll talk to a baby, or
Right.
oh, I will talk to so and so, whoever is with, about her when I'm sitting right there, and I'm like, I wonder what makes you think that because
Mhm.
like especially when I'm out with people my age, it's like hard to them, that we have another mind. So if we can make this more to adapt completely, without having the conversation that we are having so routinely, that would
Mhm.
be great because uh, everyone would love to be able to go out and America said, oh, what's so stupid? And sometimes I think to myself, yeah, we come a long way, but not long enough.
Right.
I sometimes say, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, but we're still missing community aspect and,
Mhm.
and disability awareness education. What
Mhm.
happened to it? I don't know. Um, what what are hope and dreams for your brand?
My ultimate dream is that every single person can walk into any store or go on any website and find something to wear that is just perfect for them. So something that they love the color and the prints, they love the silhouette, they love how it feels, they love how it fits their body, they love how they can get into it and out of it on their own easily. So that's definitely the dream. Yeah, it kind of gives me chills when I think about that. Like when I think about the entire world getting to shop together and the entire world getting to have this, experience of sort of showcasing yourself visually to the world. That's really powerful, and it's unfortunately being taken away from too many people right now. So I'm just really excited to get to sort of have that be what our brand aspires to be, is just that everyone gets to shop together, everyone gets to wear beautiful things, everyone gets to feel the confidence that comes from a really great outfit.
Yeah, and another bonus of that is like more people with disability will be willing to a tournament or any more, and this because they're out in public, that'll make other people without disability stop and think about, what disability that person has. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
want to know more about. Maybe I'll go up and introduce myself. And
Right.
that would be great because surprisingly, I see people with disability being isolated, isolated,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, why are you isolating them? You could be putting them out in the world, take
Right.
your son or daughter, or even take yourself if you have a disability out so people can see that disability, and then when they see it again, they won't be so terrified of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I see people who are terrified, either terrified or really confused by my walker or by my wheelchair, and I'm like, yeah, you've never seen this, have you? Because not enough people have the ability to go to one place and hop on and do this thing. So
Right.
that's another bonus, not only the code, but the insistent hopping point is a wonderful thing because
Yeah.
if we can let that, that breaking down a barrier so people don't think, oh, disabled people go over here
Right.
and we go over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's definitely the goal, is that, one thing that people talk about a lot is closures and how, things like buttons are really difficult.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
easy replacement is put a magnet in there. But why should someone that doesn't have a disability, why can't they wear a dress with a magnet in it? Like
Right.
these adaptations don't take away anything, they just make the market wider if you can use it. So that's our goal. That's what we want to have, is that everyone, regardless of body type or disability or ability level, whatever it is, that everyone is able to purchase the same things and wear the same things.
Right. And I don't know if you know the YouTuber Molly Burke at all, but
Hmm.
um, but it was funny. He made a video about, I don't remember what about he was about, but he was talking about how what we do every day was originally made for people with disabilities. Like testing, we test people every day, but did you know that actually was originally for people who were deaf and hard of hearing?
Right.
So I definitely agree with you. Everybody can use the adaptations no matter
Yep.
what. And I don't think people realize how much that we have.
Mhm.
actually was invented to know with disability. But I
Mhm.
didn't know until I watched her video. I had no idea. And then I watched Molly's video and I was just, oh my gosh! I had no idea. But
Yeah.
that's really cool. And then my mom said, when creating the clothing brand, what are some things you will take into consideration to make an adapter for those with disabilities?
Mhm. Yeah, so like I mentioned, closures are a big thing. So replacing buttons and hard to do zippers with things like magnets or Velcro, even snaps sometimes are really
Yeah,
great options. And then kind of just adjustability overall. So when you think about all the people that you know, and every single person has a different body type. So whether those people have disabilities or not, everyone has a different body type. So clothes are going to fit differently on different people. And so just making sure that your clothes have a lot of adjustability. So having fabric that has stretch in it, using elastic in places, having options for being able to change, the garment in some way to better fit whoever it is that's purchasing it. And then also things like being able to get things on and off easier. So, openings along the neck that make the neck wider, being able to grab onto zipper pulls easier, having like a hoop there, something you can grab onto, tabs even on the side of pants so they're easier to pull up. There's a million adaptations that can be made. And the awesome part is they're pretty simple things, like really it just
right.
requires thinking about it, not like doing some huge crazy thing where you have to totally reinvent the wheel and come up with some miraculous new invention. The technology exists and the features exist. It's just about listening to customers and putting those adaptations in that people really need in order to be able to express themselves with their fashion.
Right. I even like I ride an adapted bike, and
Hmm.
I got too big for my bike because I had it for years. No adapted bike have a very heavy price tag on them. They're not
Uh-huh.
cheap. So I was like, okay, well I'll be here with it. So I have a friend who repair bikes. And he said to me one day, he was, oh, you're bending over. That can't be possible. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not. But I needed to be tested. Yeah, but I took the bike for, and they were like, we have nothing to help you. I
Hmm.
need handlebar that are up here and back here, so I don't have to reach all the way out to them.
Hmm.
And sure enough, he took 1978 handlebar off the bike and put them on my bike.
That's
A
awesome.
banana bike. And now I ride everywhere. So
Uh-huh.
it's not about like how like oh my god I have to recreate something. It's about what works for you. And
Hmm.
I learned that with everything because I I don't have that much adaptive equipment. I kind of know my ability level and I know what works for me. So
Hmm.
I kind of work off that knowledge and figure it out along the way. Because I'm not about to figure out, what products are out there if I know people and more effective way to adapt something I already own.
Right.
That's better in money
Yeah.
and credit and things like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, but if you might have any idea, you can leave them down in the comments below and I will read them. And I'm sure you can too if you go into my YouTube channel and you can read on the idea, and if you have other ideas for adaptive coding, like if you know somebody who does that, please either DM me or Mary, and we will be happy to hear what you have to say, because I'm only up for knowing things that you might want me to know. That's why I interview people, so that we can all learn as a community how other people do things, and then we can share it with all viewers and all platforms and all passions. So please don't hesitate to comment. I actually adore reading comments. I don't know about you. Do you like reading comments?
Definitely. It's always good to hear from people.
Yeah, and if you're new here, subscribe. It is right the red button down there, and like this video. Bye bye.